Okay, so would you rather number 10? Bloody hell.
Oh dear. Number 10. Right. Okay. Doki artichoke. So basically, I have a list from signupgenius.com of 100 would you rather questions. I get KB to pick a number between 1 and 100, and we discuss the resulting would you rather question within. So please, KB, give me a number between 1 and 100.
10.
10. Considering we're on episode 10. Would you rather work more hours per day but fewer days, or work few hours per day but more days?
Oh, I would go with more hours every day but fewer days.
That's interesting. I mean, I've been in that situation. That's the thing about it. When I was working freelance, I would do 12-hour shifts, but it would be in sort of a block of sort of 4 days on, 4 days off.
Yeah,
So I've more or less done both of these things.
Yeah. I just feel like if I was to work more days, I feel like I wouldn't get enough resting time, not enough time to recharge. At least, I mean, along with 12 hours, I imagine there's going to be more room for sort of breaks and things like that.
It's an interesting question, isn't it? It's an interesting thing. It depends how much I was getting paid, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, what time would you start, do you think? Like, start at 9 or start at 8 and then finish at 8? Or would you start at 6 a.m. and finish, it is one of those things.
I've done the whole starting at 6 a.m. I've done a shift where I've worked from 8 o'clock in the evening to 8 o'clock in the morning. So I've done an overnight shift.
Oh, how do you find that compared to working in the day?
Very kind of lonely. There's like only 4 of us in the whole building, and you take a walk, and obviously there's no one around. This is when I was working on Strictly at the BBC, and there'd be a 24-hour Tesco over the road that I would go to at stupid o'clock in the morning.
That would be my dream come true.
It was all right at first, but actually I preferred the overnight shifts because I don't know, something about the solitude of it. Not having the stresses of working during the day in a busy office.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd order an Indian or something like that.
I think I would. So fewer days work, but more hours.
Oh, actually, no, less hours. So what are we talking? Are we talking 6? Are we like adding up to 40? For just talking examples. So 4 days on, 4 days off. Would that be 12 hours? No, that would be 10 hours, wouldn't it? Did you say was it 12 hours? Did you say? Sorry.
No, it was 12 hours. So 8 to 8.
Right.
So so 12 hours, and then 24, then
36.
36.
Slightly. Oh no, that would be 3 days every week if you were talking like adding up to 40. Yeah, that would be like 3 days on and then 5 days off.
I don't want to get into the maths of it. Basically, I think I would rather work fewer hours per day.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know why. I feel like like.
To be honest, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind because, like, if you work fewer hours per day, you'd have plenty of time.
There is a point in my working day where my brain kind of shuts off, and you kind of just I've given all that I have to give, And if there's fewer hours in that day, you'll go, oh, phew, I've only got 1 hour. Whereas if you're working 12-hour shifts and you sort of hit the wall,
yeah.
Work,
do you find that
on hour 7 or 8, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. Do you find that as well? Like, if you were to work less hours, you'd actually get more done? That effect?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's an added incentive, to get everything wrapped up.
Yeah, I would go for that then. So we're both in agreement.
So we're both in agreement with fewer hours, but more days.
Yeah. If the worst came to worst, then by all means.
I'd have to go with that. Yeah. Right. Another number then, please.
100.
100. Would you rather have a family of 12 children or never be able to have any children at all? Well, that's easy.
Never be able to have children is...
Never be able to have children.
That's definitely. Just... No. Just no. No.
What are you saying no to? What, the 12 children? Or
12 children.
No, you couldn't deal with 12 children.
Unless, oh no, I was going to say something very, very offensive there. So let's leave that out. I was on about like getting benefits, but yeah.
Yeah. What do you think Kate would want?
Same as me. I don't think.
No children at all.
Or well, no children, but a puppy.
Ah, right. Yeah. What if you have 12 puppies? Do you think you'll be able to do it?
No. I think the maximum for me would be 3.
Yeah.
I'm not having 12 puppies. Can you imagine like a bathtub full of piss? That would just be not nice.
But what would the benefit of having 12 children be ever?
Benefits. That's about it, really.
Yeah, but what how would that like make your life any easier?
It wouldn't. You know, I don't. There's some people, and you know, all the power to them, but they're obsessed with having kids.
Yeah, I mean the not having children at all thing. You know, if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner or whoever that wants to have kids,
but
and you physically can't, that might put your relationship in jeopardy. You know,
I feel like it would be more beneficial.
I'm playing devil's advocate here because the answer is obviously no children at all.
But I feel like there would be like having 12 kids. You probably wouldn't have enough time to work or whatever, unless you're in a mansion or something like that. And you're just putting the society at a risk there as well. So I think it's more dangerous to the kids, to the society, than the safety of just having no kids at all. If I'm honest.
All right. Well, so that was easy. We'll go for one more because that was really short. So one more number, please.
63.
63. Would you rather be in your pajamas or a suit all day?
Pajamas is a no-brainer for me.
Obviously, again, it's pajamas.
I mean, why would I go to sleep in a suit, or why would I sit just lie on the sofa watching South Park or something with a suit on?
Okay, would you rather be in a pajama? Okay, I'm going to bend the question slightly.
Okay.
Say for a year, you could only go out in or wear pajamas or a suit wherever you went.
Yeah.
What would you rather do?
Still pajamas, because
everywhere you went. Well, like to business meetings as well.
Yeah, I mean, if it was the norm, I said like, if I explained to them, look, I pressed a button, and it said that I can only wear pajamas. You've got to give me some credit. I am a great worker, but I have to wear pajamas.
You're absolutely mental.
Yeah, they'd be like, why are you wearing pajamas? Like, I have to. I have no choice.
I have no choice.
Right, we're calling mental hospital.
Yeah, right. Absolutely insane. Although then, I mean...
Or get a working from home job.
Now, can pajamas... I'm going to say pajamas can include a onesie as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got my my Star Wars onesie next door, so I'd be happy with that.
Go to download in your Star Wars... Going to download, I've always liked the thought of going to download in a suit. You know, when you always see that guy in I think it was a guy in a corn pit from 2016.
Yeah.
In a full suit.
Yeah. Oh,
that was awesome.
That probably got muddy though. Unless he, I wouldn't mind that unless he bought it from Primark.
Actually, yeah, this whole suit thing. You know, you'd have the dry cleaning bills up the wazoo, and yeah, you had to be very careful not to get anything on it. And I mean, there's nothing worse than you wearing a suit, but you're wearing a suit that's really dirty.
Yeah.
And you haven't had time to clean. That's the worst.
Yeah. Plus, I can do neat tricks with pajamas. I can put my pajama bottoms over my belly button and like walk around going, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
I do wonder what goes through your head sometimes, Davey. I really do.
Having a great fall.
Yes, you are having a great fall. We're all having a great fall, as it turns out.
Yes, pissing it down in Wales.
Yes.
With a Cockney accent. Oh, yeah, the circuit break happened yesterday, but we're not at the start of the podcast to explain that. I went to a festival in a suit. Murray Man said, "Don't." I like the idea of it, but I think the actual reality of it wouldn't be good news.
So wait, Murray Man, did you? So I wonder if Murray Man went to the to download or where it was for the entire thing in the suit. Because yeah, that would be. I'd wear it for like one day as a joke, you know.
I would. I think. Well, I remember 2016. I was wearing a Stone Cold T-shirt, and everyone was just chanting "What?" to me.
Well, you were wearing wrestling tights as well.
Yeah, because it was a wrestling theme, and
Yeah. We were watching NXT Orlando in the cinema. This was
Wasn't it?
2016.
Yeah, was it the?
Yeah,
It wasn't the end, was it?
it was NXT Takeover. It was Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor in the cage.
That was it. Yeah, that was a good one.
Before the thing started, KB was wearing wrestling tights and boots, and we were staging mock wrestling matches in front of the giant screen.
I tell you,
And I remember you received a Stone Cold Stunner from someone and hit your head quite badly on one of the beams behind you.
oh yeah, that hit. Because I think what happened was he was trying to do a Stone Cold Stunner on me, but I thought it was like an RKO. So we both landed differently to each other. So I bounced off, and
you also cashed in your coat in the bank as well.
yeah, I was like, ah!
That was brilliant. There is footage of it out there. It's not from us. I hasten to say it's from another video. I just happened to coincidentally discover filming all of it, but we'll probably link you it.
It's what makes me enjoy those first few days of download before the music happens. Just all those shenanigans.
Yeah, Murray Man says couldn't hack it after the first day, although my mate stuck it out 4 days. Better man than me. 4 days in a suit at download.
Pay me for it if by all means, but no.
I haven't really answered the question myself. I think I would. You'd have to go to bed in a suit. And you'd have to dry. There's too much effort.
Yeah, but what if there's a heat wave?
If you have multiple suits, fair enough. Yeah,
you're gonna have to spend money on like aircon and stuff like that.
Because pajamas, I guess you can get away with like. I mean, any top can be a pajama top, you know, and any kind of
all of my clothes are pajamas at the moment.
You look like you look like a kind of vagrant that was on benefits, to be fair. But I'd probably go for pajamas.
Unless you had like silk pajamas that looked all fancy and stuff, or a sexy nightie from Love Honey.
Right. Well, on that note of picturing KB in a sexy nightie, we're going to wrap it up there.